Welcome to my Christmas Eve coffee hour. It's 11 seconds into. I'll leave the chat when somebody comes in that's racist, bigot, discriminatory, discriminations, prejudice, prejudges. I'll put the slow mode on. Until then, everything is as. Any minute now, I'll possibly cry. I look this way because it's my first Christmas Eve since my cat died. I can return to my normal activities. I have recovered from that bereavement. I've recovered. Although today's gonna be difficult. First coffee, first Christmas Eve in more than 6 years. My cat and I were together. I'm still working on editing Vlogmas 5. I other residents, their guests, visitors, their races, creeds, religions, their racism, their bigotry, their discriminatory, their discriminations, their prejudices, their prejudges. Didn't mention the word hate, their jealousies, all that off and on and off the internet. And all they did, all about, all about, and all about us, Bellis, here and elsewhere we were. That's not us, Bellis were, are, and be, and did, does, and do racism, bigotry, discriminatory, discriminations, prejudice, prejudges. It was all those other people, day in, day out. All before, all during, all later, all since July 2, 2025. All those lies to police and securities guards, corporations, all those other people guilty, showed and told and did. All securities cameras, all on. All before, all during, all later, all since. All witnessed, all those other people. All to, at, on, in, out, from, and by. And their names, including staff, alleged maintenances and repairs, and corporations, alleged property management, alleged property managers, alleged site administrators, alleged board of directors, alleged concierges, alleged securities guards, parking security. Because we were two women, home lots, and not home and home lots. My YouTube channel, etc. They wanted to know about our careers, hobbies, and interests when we were home. It was none of their business. This was our last forever home. Myself, semi-retired, my mom, and I tried resetting my privacy settings earlier. Wanted to avoid all those other people. We reported them to security. We reported them to corporation. We reported them to police. We reported them to paramedics, etc. 911, emergency personnel. Went to local police. Showed and told others. And social media, community guidelines, and elsewhere community standards. Reported them. Did not. On and off the internet. Yes, I will be changing the title of my social media here. I was just, my name is on it still. It's just the title sort of changed. The Good Witch, the Bellis Witch Avril, aka Avril Bellis. I will put the handle, I'll change the handle just a couple of days to Avril Bellis because that's the way I like to do things. I like to get seen. I might not use this channel once January 1 happens because burr months are over. And maybe next year, burr months, I'll come back on this channel and or the other channel. Am I doing anything public when and or more Halloween costumes? Such as I did walkathons earlier and I costumed. But please follow me over to Avril Bellis' newest reaction channel at Bellis underscore Bellis Witch Avril. Please come join me there. It's where you'll find Vlogmas 5 this year. I'm editing. It's just taking a while. I didn't want to do it originally, but I'll do at least five Vlogmases. I'm not doing 12 Vlogmases. I'm not doing 25 Vlogmases. Just five. I don't feel like it. There's not lots to show and tell and talk about. All sense. The content is a lot less now. And anybody ever I took credit for our bodily functions such as bladder, bowel, stomach, heart and lungs, and mental health themselves as dead, mentally ill, not sane, not competent, and not employable, and themselves many more than one were at my front door, not lawfully, not legally, instead of us. All before, all during, all later, all since. February 24, 2025. Sections 2A and 2B Other people were supposed to have did that the time, whole time, and themselves did not. And all about and all to and all about us Bellises. On and off the internet. Although I'm recovered, crying is still going to happen, as I said, every day. New day. This is my first Christmas. The grief doesn't go away, although I can function normally. I haven't had my coffee yet. Get to that. I can be crying a little while, as long as I can stop. And I just need to let it out. And I do care, although I don't care, all other races, creeds, religions want it as Bellis and other Canadians, North Americans not celebrates Christmas. They lied it was atheist, agnostic. And it's not. It's Christmas. We're allowed to celebrate at Christmas. Even in the UK, they celebrated Christmas. We can celebrate Christmas. It's mostly nowadays. It's very simple, very cozy. Lots, although, and I'm gonna do my HRT this morning. I haven't done that yet. That's awfully swollen. I wonder what that is. Must have been that must have been the side I was favoring when I was resting. Do my HRT and get the coffee and get my mom her stuff. It's not what I expected this year. Christmas Eve. Not anything at all I expected. Other people allegedly East Indian, Asian, African, allegedly Malaysia, fat and ugly. And like they knew us all names, all who, what, where, when, why, and how. Themselves lied. It's one thing I liked about this neighborhood. They celebrated Christmas, Christmas decorated, Christmas lights, corporations, alleged the staff, lobbies. I don't know about indoors, other people's apartments. I just know we're not allowed front doors, back doors, and on the railings. We're not supposed to do anything. And if we did, it had to be removed, and or the corporations had to remove them. Sections 2A, 2B. Doing that more today. Just other people allegedly East Indian and or black. Themselves all purposeful, all purposefully, all wrong, all bad, all not lawful, all not legal, all not sane, all not competent, all not employable, all about, all to, all about. Canadians, North Americans, the British. If they don't like it, they should, can, could, they must, and need leave. And never return. And do they, I mean, they can't change it. They should not, cannot, could not, may not, must not, and need not change it, and leave us, and never return. I'll instruct my mom once more to not speak to them. They don't understand. And do they? They just ignored it because they're criminals. They're not supposed to have been to, at, on, in, out, from, and by here at 1302 and all elsewhere. Instead, they're supposed to have been doing sections 2A and 2B and not ever interfered. Not ever interfered, not ever interferes. Honestly. Hello.
Hi.
Good morning. Just gonna do my HRT now.
Are you doing anything today? We're going out.
Christmas Eve. Yes. So today I wear green as my weekly fix. I like to wear green on Wednesdays. I don't know what to talk about. And I've been talking so much, my cat and stuff. I just don't know since my cat died. It's the same thing over and over again unless somebody shows up in the chat. And then sometimes I answer and sometimes I don't. I like the name The Good Witch, the Bellis Witch Avril. It's my Burmans. It's my October Love Fest. And my name is still there because I'm not guilty. That's my name, Avril Bellis. Is there. Just changed it around a little bit because us Bellises were not guilty. All those other people I mentioned. Yesterday came home. All those other people I mentioned could not, should not, could not, cannot, may not, must not, and need not got rid of all those Christmas decorations before yesterday, 11:59 p.m. Still there. Still there. They were 11:50 before 11:59 p.m. yesterday. All Christmas decorated lobbies, and elsewhere there was Christmas lights in the complex. Staff, corporations, and other residents' railings. I'm not talking about that. And I'm not talking about front doors and backyards. I'm talking about alleged condominiums, corporations. They did a really good job this year. I have a little nook. I'm not going to show. I want to keep some of it. Now that it's completed until January 2, I just want to sit and, you know, it's really cute, simple, cozy. Nothing extravagant, nothing very elegant. It's just what it is. Need some batteries. And then tonight I'm going to just light it all up. I'm looking forward to my first coffee tomorrow. Got some confectionery gifted to me. Gonna open and eat. Other people gifted us. I got, and it's gonna be fun to eat some good food. Which reminds me, I haven't had a Brazil nut yet today. I could eat more. Yesterday, I think I ate a chocolate with a nut. And tonight, we're not going out. Not really. We got nuts. We got mixed nuts. We got walnuts. We got Brazil nuts. We got chestnuts. We got macadamia nuts. Got lots of nuts to snack on. We got some cheese and crackers. We got soup. I'm gonna have some squash soup tonight. Root vegetable, I believe. Maybe not. Whatever it is. I'm gonna have some. And before I end talking about any one of those other people, as Bellis has mentioned earlier, put us in the media themselves. They showed and told us. Mainstream media, news media, social media, podcasts, all that. Alleged, accused. Um, we did not give our permissions. We did not. We did not give our permissions. We did not give our consents that they should, can, could, may, must, and need, show and tell, showed and told, and shows and tells us Bellis's there. Only stuff they should, can, could, may, must, and need, show and tell, showed and told, shows and tells is published. Nothing to add on in, out, from, and by as Bellis's estates and contents, residential and all elsewhere. It's not theirs. They shouldn't have interfered with their health care's emergencies that occurred earlier this year and times before. It was none of their business. And once more, all of those narcissistic stalkers, narcissistic abusive stalkers, not invited today. They're not going to be here. We're not having any socials with them. We're not having anything to do with all those people. My community posts pages posted, you can see photos of them. I'm not lying. And there's other evidence on social media. Once it's out there, it's out there forever, and virtuals. And not one of those three centers should, can, could, make, must, and needed, accepted any of their memberships and employments there. They should never have been allowed. The majority of those three centers that I noticed, the majority of them Caucasians. And this year, celebrating Christmas, there was I noticed at least two Christmas trees, one Christmas wreath, and some other stuff. Lots of decorated. And all before, all during, all later, all December 16, 2025, deck the halls. Active Outlets Center, Mississauga. And that's my saying is not being racist, bigot, discriminatory, discrimination, prejudices, prejudges. It's just the way it was. And should, can, could, may, must, and need be. Residential too. Without more Bill Beckett there. Celebrity stalker. Narcissistic celebrity stalker Bill Beckett. I didn't give him any candy canes. I didn't wish him a Merry Christmas. I didn't even say hello to him. I said hello to other people. Others there, not him. my coffee. Please come join me over there at Vlogmas 5. And yeah, I'm not going to do any more this year. Just the 5th one. Yesterday was fun. Coffee is all paid for the next new ones. If and when I ever go out more. Might not be until the new year. Oh, the weather outside is. But what can I get? It's Christmas Eve. And what do we want to have? That's food. Got bagel. Can have half a bagel each, so that'd be good. And some tea. I gotta go. I want to put my robe on. I want to get dressed up. Have some fun on the internet. doing my indoor walk fit. I'm doing my indoor walk fit. Live streaming. As I told you before. Trying to do that. More than 500 steps a day, hopefully. So it's about 38. Back and forth. I could do that's times 2, so that's like 76 steps. I get around 76, 80 steps a minute. So that times 10. Water bottle top still hot. My cat really liked this outfit. Celebration all day, celebrate my cat. And all other cats for babies before. Get reached the Bellis weekend. Get ready to do some cooking tomorrow. Simple kitchen. Victory. A simple, cozy kitchen. Urban cottage berry. Coffee. My coffee with my audience. Three, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 11, 12, 13, 14, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 29, 30, 32, 33, 35, 36, 37, 38. Give or take a step or two. That's how many steps. That's pretty good. Considering the circumstances considered. My favorite Christmas song this year? Oh well, my first one though. And, of course, Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer. Red-Nosed Pussycat. Tis the season for months celebration. When other people obsessive compulsive and delusion try to stop us to say no names, all who, what, where, when, why, how. All should completely destiny show the toes. Shows the toes up. Yes. Oh. Well, none of them matter, really. They're just all who they are. Unless they just thrive for more than a decade. Obsessive, compulsive, and delusion. All other. And all names, all who, what, where, when, why, and how. Tried symptoms, behaviors, and until you know. I'm not joking. Some of them really are. They don't know what 4 months meant. They don't know what, pet parenting meant. They don't know what cottage life is like. They don't know anything. They see this and think I'm crazy. It's the other way around. The doctor said I can return back to normal duties. No, the normal things I did before, and this is one of them. I know I'm not necessarily wearing it right, although you can get the gist of it. It's cute. It'll suffice. It's not me that's obsessive compulsive and delusional. This is what it is. For months. Halloween. For months. Samhain. Autumn. Equinox. Solstice. Halloween. Thanksgiving. And then November. And then December. Yule. Solstice. Winter. Christmas. I'm having some fun. My cat would have liked. I know this isn't. Maybe I'll cut it off and give it to my cactus as his or her Christmas present. Tight there. That's better. I got that bit wet. Away with the freeze. Have you ever been on a cruise? Possibly when I was younger. I don't know. Yeah, it does. It looks like a night out in the town. I was supposed to do this earlier this year, although I just hadn't been in the mood until now. I'd put it on. It looks pretty good. The Good Witch. The Bellis Witch Avril. Still wearing one of those god awful black hats. Looks like I'm about ready to put on some shoes and go dance. Have a wonderful day. You look beautiful. Oh, thank you. Tis the season to be jolly. La 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 la. I do like the 12 Days of Christmas. I do like other Christmas songs. Those two are my favorite today. Today, those two songs are my favorite. Noel and Rudolph the Red-Nosed and/or Nose Reindeer had a very shiny nose. Then one foggy Christmas Eve, Santa came to say, Rudolph, with your nose so bright, won't you guide my sleigh tonight? Hair hug. This is my Christmas Eve morning. Pajamas, day wear, night wear, lounge wear. I'm just they're the craziest other residents there. Can't get rid of them. Their landlord should be you know, evicting them already and had them gone. And the landlord should can couldn't be missed and need held responsible. Everything they've ever showed and told, shows and tells, said, did, does, all of it, and did sections 2A and 2B. All about, all two, all about, and all about, and all two, and all about us. Oh, noisy. The adults. Where the Merrier celebrates Christmas this year. Caucasians and other races, creeds, and religions instead of doing the same and are worse than those other people, those adults. What I'm doing here is not did sections 2A and 2B. I am doing sections 2A and 2B. All, everyone, everywhere. Ugh. Because it's not a house, I don't have to decorate lots. I mean, it's already happened. The corporation did that in the lobby, and that's where the corporation in the complex. I like that. Now, mind you, where I know it'd be different. I'd have a big wreath outside every door. And I have those door things with bells and pine cones on every door handle that I can. And I'd have some nets put up for all the nature: squirrels, chipmunks, raccoons, blue jays. I'd have a suet bell out hanging from my tree. I'd actually have I possibly put out one of each: an almond, walnut, and a peanut, all three shelled. And just in addition to the suet square or suet bell, and just have it there. All nice. Watch all the. That's the thing I miss too. I mean, I'm going through a lot this year, euthanized and all. I do. I miss that. Miss looking out my window and seeing all those birds and the alleged pollinators, flowers, bushes with flowers and stuff. I really miss. This urban cottage lifestyle. It's different. It's not even unique. It's different. Actually, I don't like it. I'd rather have. I liked a place. I liked somewhere before that had. It was smaller, but the bedrooms were bigger, and uh, and then there was another place which I won't be returning to, although it had a solarium, and it was also very urban. Although if I were to ever have a house, I'd actually like to have part of it like a solarium. I just hope that not a lot of landscaping and very small front backyards, nothing side, and just maybe uh, I know the color blue, but a blue spruce doesn't necessarily look blue. It can be green. A pine tree of some type, maybe just a pine cone tree. And I can collect my own pine cones. And uh, not a crab apple tree, maybe a cherry tree or some kind of miniature maple thing. Maybe some birch. Plant Bellis perennis. It's already pre-existing from one of the garden centers.
I think I'm going to have to go for a walk.
You'll miss
Make such piano
Okay, I gotta go.
shoes.
How do you like my headdress?
I
Okay.
can't see.